We are live. YouTube chat. Get it going. Get it going. How are we all this fine Monday afternoon? Just checking my phone quickly because I was making a sandwich before the pre-live. I was getting a bit snacky. How are we doing, Lisa? Thou shalt not play, Hogwarts. It's not the game for thee. She's hooked. Oi, oi, Philippe. How we doing, Ian? You good, my man? Hopefully you're not one off again today. Past couple of draws, I've seen that your name's come quite close. Jared is due a win as well. He's had loads of store credit. Don't forget the mileage. I didn't forget the mileage, Philippe. I saw the mileage order form after we were talking about Hogwarts and Discord. I was like, yes! I need to do my mileage for the van. A ginger man with a tech van. How are you doing, Keith? You good? Long time no see, Shibs. Jason, I'm good, doing well, thank you. Really thought I'd hate it, but I can't stop. It is an addictive formula. It is it's not one of them, just play it for an hour. You think you played it for an hour. 10 million years later. How you doing, Stephen? You saying hello now, you son? After pulling by to have a little chin wag with you the other day. Hope you keep him well at Abron, mate. Hope you're keeping it alright, keeping the road safe, getting those signs printed. Couple of instant wins last weekend, so he's back in. He's back in watching the pre-lives and the lives. Glad you're doing well, man. My man. Yeah, I was the same. So I've barely touched any of the missions other than just to progress. I don't want to say too much because some people have had it at a different time. I, unfortunately, deleted, I think it was a level 24 character account. A few hours gameplay, obviously. Because, so this is a bit of a public service announcement, PSA, for anyone who's got Hogwarts. On consoles, PC, if your little reticule, should we say, or cursor is over your character, so especially on PC, you're tweaking settings and stuff. There was a patch the other day. So where it was over my character, and it's exactly the same button, so on PS4, or well, in this case, PS5, triangle is exactly the same for delete characters entering your settings from the homepage, as is on PC. Right click is exactly the same setting for deleting your character and or settings, and also obviously on Xbox, or if you're using an Xbox control pad for PC, it would be Y. So yeah, I went through the process of deleting my character without realizing. Loads of collectibles, loads of XP, all gone. But I managed to get pretty much claw it back yesterday. So yeah, just be careful. Because obviously it had just been patched and I was going into settings, I didn't look at the message. There was a brief message popped up and it was something like hit spacebar, are you sure? But where I'm just thinking I'm going into settings, I'm only on the home page, didn't even think about a character deletion. Bang, hit spacebar, character gone. So yeah. Please be careful when you're going into your settings. Make sure your cursor is off of your main character, and you should be okay. Not just me that it's happened to either. A fair few people. I was looking at Reddit posts and forums and stuff, and loads of people have lost accounts. So yeah, gotta be careful. Much worse, especially when it was enough to take 8 groups. Oh. Well, the wizard, well, witch that I had set up was, yeah, she was quite tasty. But same as you, Lisa, I got lost yesterday and doing some exploration after driving Saturday. I did little bits of work and then I took a bit of a time out, play some Hogwarts yesterday. And Paula as well. So Paula's playing it on the PS5. She's a little bit niffed that I overtook her level. She's a little bit ahead of me as well in the story and stuff like that as well. She's like, what? But I was going off on tangents and may as well call me Troll Hunter because I think I killed about 8 trolls going down the one way. Practice for Cop City, see? Oh, slap the trolls away. Wasn't even yours. Ouch. I bet you were just placed this back on the shelf. I was not even logged in that day that happened. How are you doing, Terry? You good? Glad you're doing well, Stevie boy. 10 tickets for the 10k tonight. Good luck, Jace, my man. Only ever takes 1 ticket. I know, obviously, you go off the instant wins and stuff sometimes, but 10 grand is a lot of money for 99 pence an entry. As I say, the £100 a ticket did better than this, but we thought, we'll go straight back at it again. 10 grand competition. Now, remember, guys, just because that bar is not quite 50% there, it does not mean we will not draw it. That is not the case. If you're brand new here, maybe you've seen some adverts, maybe you've seen we're doing a £10,000 cash draw live this evening. Every single draw has a guaranteed prize. So if you get yourselves entered in for the competition and it's only 50% sold, we will guarantee that someone this evening, providing you get your claim form over, of course, will get £10,000 transferred into their account this evening. If not, tomorrow. We will get it in your account tomorrow. 99 pence an entry. More recently, we drove to Charlie this weekend, who won the Legendary Bundle a couple of weeks back. So from South Wales to Essex, he only had 5 tickets in that and bagged himself that incredible bundle. Say the videos on YouTube, Ray shared it across socials yesterday as well. So, it only takes 1 ticket to get in. It's 99 pence an entry, and we could be transferring you £10,000 cash in the next 48 hours or less than. Next, 24 hours, essentially. Be unreal to win 10k, especially with only 13 tickets. I believe... How many did he have in the end? I think it was about 20 tickets. No, it wasn't that many. Can't remember how many Arch had in. He had a few in on, obviously, it wasn't on that one. It was on the one where we did 10 grand, 5 grand, and 2.5 just before Christmas, so 19th of December. I think at the time he was saying, I think he had 22 tickets in that. 23. Or so he was saying in Discord, and again, bagged himself the win on that as well. Nicola won an instant win. I did see that. Welcome to the instant win club as well. Yeah, he said 43 the other day, but I'm pretty sure when it first came about, I'm sure it was like 20 odd tickets. So yeah. Who else have I missed while I was going on about the 10 grand competition? Got to win sometime, bro. Waiting for a big win. Ian, good luck, my man. The lockpicking is so easy. I've not unlocked the lockpicking yet. Is that a skill that you've got to unlock via the story? Because I've literally just seen a lock, seen it's like level 2, 3, and just gone off and done my own thing. I think I'm level 28? 28 now, I think it was. 2.5 grand in repairs last year on the car. And it's still playing up. Damn. How we doing, Linda? You good? Terry's ready for the 10 grand tonight. How are you? Hope you're doing well. Got a couple of tickets in for the 10k and the 4090. Philippe will be a hell of an upgrade as well. They're not won before tonight's draw. They're not won. So that's how instant wins work, is they're there for the taking before, but they're not part of the main draw. So the main draw is always guaranteed. So what we got? So for example, last we checked, they still had 3 instant wins, for example. So at the moment, you've got technically 4. So imagine, if I can block it with my hand. Not really. So imagine those 2 have gone. I can't do it on here. Broadcast is too good. But say, for example, for the OLED Switch, there were 3 instant wins left. If they're not found, they're not found. But the main draw is always a guaranteed draw. But for everything to be found, the competition needs to sell out, essentially. But if they don't, there was a prize that is just sort of waiting to be found. If it's not, we just potentially just roll it into another one. We do these quite often. They do quite well. So if you want to see these, that's fine. Any questions if you're watching us live or if you're in our Discord? If not, you've also got access to us on our Facebook business page and Instagram. If you're ever unsure about anything and you don't think the FAQ on the website covers anything, just drop us a message. Not a problem at all. How we doing, Nathan? Time to get a win in again after seeing my picture on the website. It was a story mission, like a tiny side one at stealth, and I hated it. Oh, I wonder if that's with what's her name, Natty. I've not even done that. I'll just say I was level 26, 27 when you were. I'll just say you walk into a certain area that enables talent points, shall we say. That's how far off tangent I went exploring. You guys have managed to get my wife into it, Philippe says. How we doing, Rachel? Hope you're enjoying Hogwarts now you finally managed to get on. Yeah, so the tickets held out for quite a while on the Switch, and yeah, 2 went in quick succession yesterday. There's my laptop, play Hogwarts. But it won't. It's quite a demanding game, to be fair. It's not optimized that well for ray tracing. Been a few bugs with that, so I've just turned mine off, and I've limited my settings to Ultra at 60. And the lowest I've seen it go is 56, I think it was, yesterday when playing. So yeah, I wouldn't... And ray tracing, unless Ray did send me a link where you can sort of edit the data file and stuff of it. And you can sort of smooth and make it look a little bit neater as ray tracing. But overall, the game looks good without ray tracing. So until it's sort of done. There we are. 2 remaining on the Switch. Holly Riley has 2,999 adding to the table now. So there are 3 chances left on the OLED Switch. So not only do you get a chance, obviously, of getting the main prize, which is an OLED Switch, there are 2 other Switches up for grabs in the instant win. So Ray's just getting that updated now. PC and PS5. So yeah, 20, 28. I think I got 24, 25 on the PC, and then I deleted my character. I was not best amused. I was fuming. I think that was Saturday evening. And then I just had to grin and bear it just to get through to where I was. And then once I got to some new bits, I was like, "Torah, love!" Off we go. Off we go. Level 17. Glad you're enjoying it. 7 PM finish. So Nix, basically it had a patch, so Steam had patched it, and it was a little bit jittery even without RTX on, or ray tracing on. So I went in to try to get into settings from the home page, and my cursor was already on my character. It's like auto just dotted there, isn't it? But it's exactly the same button, whether you hit triangle, Y, or right click, settings and delete character, exactly the same setting. So I'm thinking I'm going into settings to see a quick thing pop up, hit spacebar, thinking it's going to take me into settings, so I can, because obviously now and again when you go into settings, it'll say, "Oh, please restart your game." Da, 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 da. And I'm like, go into my settings, and do what I need to do. Come out. I'm like, where's my character? Where is it? Where is it? And I just, it was at this moment you knew you fucked up. So yeah, it's just be careful. I was chatting about it in the gaming chat in Discord as well, because it is a very easy mistake to make, especially if you know that you're, you know your way around a PC essentially, or you know your way around your console. If you know Y is to get into your settings and you want to quickly change something because it's had a patch, and you're it's happened to a load of people. I'm glad it's not just me. A couple of us have been through that painful audition I went through Saturday evening. But yeah, it's incredible. As I say, even as a non-Harry Potter fan, I was... Not that I'm more Lord of the Rings. I do respect Harry Potter. We watched them all recently. It's a really, really good game. Good formula. Not perfect. It's slightly repetitive in some bits, but it keeps you going. And all the puzzles and stuff, and you obviously want to unlock more spells to get to certain areas. Yeah, it's done that well that you're walking in to a level 7 mission at, like, in your 20s. Just like, yeah, come on. But for any of those missions that do say it says a recommended level of 7, the enemies will scale up to a level or 2 with you or slightly below you, so it's pretty decent. You don't have to be. Honestly, you don't have to be a fan of Harry Potter. If you're a fan of RPGs, Lem, you'd enjoy it. I've not got the Hippogriff. I'm level 28. I've got my broom. Done the first race, I think it is. I've just opened the Room of Requirement. That's it. Obviously, that's a level 7 mission anyway. And I've got some of the newer spells as well. So it's good. Picked up a cheeky side quest early on. Yeah, I want to get the lockpicking thing, because the lockpicking will open it up even more. So I'm assuming that's going to be like a little side quest off of it. Reminds me when I had my first digital camera, people use cameras, just not phones. Delete the next to the... Oh, deleted all my photos. Ouch. Right in the feels there. Jared, I got you. I just saw your message. No worries, good sir. No worries. Yeah, I need to find where you get the lockpick. As I say, it's going to be a side quest somewhere, because it doesn't look like it's a set spell that does things, from what I can see. Then I looked and it was 30 Spooder. Oh, nope. From the caretaker, okay. I guess that, because it's basically like Hagrid's house almost, isn't it? Matthew also got yours as well. I will jump into the introductions in a second, just catching it with chat. We good. So, there's a few of you watching. As always, I always go through the introductions of who I am, who we are, etc, etc. So a huge warm welcome to Comp City Giveaways, first and foremost. If you're new here, I'm Scott. I'm one half of Comp City Giveaways. Running this with my best mate now of a long time. Since 11, we're now, what, 34 this year? So yeah, like 23 years. It's a lot down. But yeah, absolutely incredible community behind it as well. So if you're not in there already, get yourselves involved in Discord. This little dude right here, this one here, will give you an invitation into our ever-growing Discord community. A few of you are already in here now, so a huge shout out to the community as a whole. We go live from 8 PM every Monday and Thursday, so this is a pre-live, as you can see here. Play with the PP. I'll always go through what is ending on the evening, because we tend to end competitions on a draw night, so on a Monday and a Thursday. Any exceptions, you'll see those in FAQ as well, and how all that works. And if you're new here, as I say, don't hesitate to ask any questions if you're sort of wondering how it works. I will go through a brief process of how it works on this pre-live, and then Ray will always do a breakdown of, again, how it works and how we pick the winner. So I do a brief breakdown on this one. But I'll go through that for yourself now. So especially if you're new here, I've gone through who I am, who we are. Comp City Giveaways itself is probably one of the best places to be if you're interested in anything tech, gaming, cash-related, general tech is the place to be. As I say, we're into year 3 of trading out. Absolutely insane Discord community, epic Trustpilots. And if you're one of those that have left a Trustpilot review, Google business page review, or Facebook review, a huge thank you. Almost like a little well-known supermarket. Every little helps. As I say, massively helps us as a company. And we literally do what we say on the tin. Funnily enough, when we drove to Charlie's, they were still in sort of disbelief that they'd won. When we initially phoned him on the evening, he wasn't sure if it was a prank or not. And then we turned up to what was essentially, they were quite overwhelmed. Obviously, we'd driven sort of 4 hours to drop all this stuff off to him. And it was sort of quite an emotional time for Charlie's mum and dad and family. And it was just such a humbling feeling to be able to be in the position to get down there, meet them in person, drop 10 grand's worth of tech off to them, and then just watch Charlie's dad just go through, like, in amazement, what's this and what's that? And Charlie gave his dad the PS5 and stuff. Honestly, best part about the job is when we get to hear, or more importantly, in that instance, actually see our customers' reactions on their win. It was honestly incredible. Well worth over 8 hours of driving. Ray and I, in terms of those larger bundles, if you decide to opt for the lot, we will make every effort to drive to you personally and drop it off. Obviously, it gets a little bit tricky when it's Northern Ireland, but you will still get your prizes even then. Just means you might not see us in person. But Ray and I always like to meet our customers, especially the Legendary Bundle winners, because we all make every effort, like we did on Saturday, to go and drop off that amount of tech as well. So yeah. But honestly, huge congratulations to Charlie. A huge good luck to anybody who's entering in this evening's competitions, which I'm about to go through in a second as well. But initially, what I will do is, if I just highlight the top 3 for a second, you just landed on the website. You may be thinking, how does it work? I'm going to use the 10 grand as an example, because it's under 50% sold. It's 99 pence an entry. So you basically get yourselves in, enter now, select how many tickets you want to go through, make sure you're answering the question correctly, get through the checkout process. Once that's completed, you're going to get a confirmation email from us. You'll also get a confirmation email from our gateway provider, so payment gateway provider, which is Viva Wallet. So you get your confirmation of payment there, but from us, you get your confirmation of order with your ticket numbers in. The website randomly allocates you those ticket numbers, and how it works is, say, for example, a competition has between 1 and 1,000 tickets. You could be the very first person to enter and, for example, get ticket number 999. It is just that random. You've then got your tickets in your order. You can also view them under account under My Tickets. If a competition ends, however, or sells out, then that'll move to past tickets, and you'll see what the competition is and what tickets you've got in for that. We'll then, as I say, from 7 PM is a busy time for me when competitions close. I then get all the information off the website, and then, if I show you a previous one, I get all the information off the website, convert it into a PDF file for the entry list, which will show your order number, ticket number, and the name attached to said order and ticket number, etc. You'll always see what we're drawing for, when we're drawing it, and the amount of tickets that should have sold. So the reason that I use the term should have is the fact that we guarantee every single draw. So even if a competition is under 50% sold, we still get that prize out to the winner. And this is what it would look like. We then use Google's random number generator, so RNG, as we like to call it in at ComCity, or RNG. We call it a ComCity giveaways. Will be the fairest way in which to do it. And again, we put the number range. In this instance, it'd be between 1 and 3,100. We would hit generate, and then whatever number that lands on would be the winner. However, if a competition hasn't sold that number, then what will happen then is we simply, say we landed on number 10 and it wasn't there, we would just simply hit generate again until we find a winner. So every competition you enter has a guaranteed chance at a winner. We will always find a winner for these amazing prizes. So that's how that works. Ray, as well, from when we go live from 8 PM, we always have a chat with you guys in the community anyway, but we always run through a quick demo of how RNG works, so you can fully see how each and every prize draw is done now when we go live. So I'll now break down the website, and once I've gone through this initial part, I'll then catch up with chat for you as well. So just as I say, we like to have a chin wag with you guys, make sure you're all doing okay. So we went for an ultra low odds. This is a 4K, essentially the 4K version of mine, almost. So it's the Odyssey Neo G7, 32 inches, 165 hertz, 4K monitor. $19.99 an entry. There are only 100 total tickets anyway, so as you can see, it's just under 50% sold. Guaranteed draw on that one as well. We got the £10,000 tax-free cash. Just want to see where it's at now. 43% sold at the moment, and still going out the door. Well, going into one of your bank accounts. 99 pence an entry, guaranteed draw, £10,000 tax-free cash. As I say, it could be yours for the taking, only 99p an entry. Remember, everything as well, under quest ending, under this title, will be closing at 7 PM regardless of sellout. So every competition that you see under quest ending will close at 7 PM, as you can see by the banner. The MSI RTX 4090 Supreme, so this is the 24 gig 4090, plus a 1000 watt PSU as well from MSI there. £1.49 an entry. That is around approaching the 60% mark. Again, guaranteed draw on that one. We've got the Switch OLED that had 5 instant wins on there, which was Switch OLED instant wins, but there are now 2 left. Ray just updating Holly's win on the website. 69p an entry, so don't miss out on that one either. £1,000 £100 Curry's PC World gift card, 99p an entry, doing pretty well, approaching the 70% mark here. You've got the Xbox Series X Plus 12 months Game Pass Ultimate, just £2.49 an entry, only 126 tickets remain. It looks like the PS5 versus Xbox controller is about to sell out. So 75 pence an entry, only 33 tickets remain on that one. We've gone for Cosmic Red and Electric Volt colour, which I've got here. It's actually really nice. Alexa, stop. I didn't even say that word, which was weird. But yeah, I've got the Electric Volt, absolutely beautiful pad. But you can choose any colour you want with the Xbox or PS5 pad, entirely up to you. Awesome odds on this with the Pandora versus Lush gift card. This is £250 worth of a voucher of your choice with either Pandora or Lush. Only $1.99 an entry. As you can see there is only around or under 30% sold. And the Steam Deck sold out, 25p an entry for the 512 gig version of the Steam Deck has sold out. Entry list is already live. So if you go here, you'll see that it's already live and you can view it right now if you need to. And that everything that I've just gone through there is ending now. I'm going to have a quick catch-up with... Ending not now, ending at 7 PM, but ending today. I'm going to have a quick catch-up with chat and I'll go through the rest of the site with you. Picked up a cheeky side quest, saw that one. Got the pre-order, absolutely love it. Not even a Harry Potter person either. As I say, I respect Harry Potter, whereas more Lord of the Rings. And honestly, really, really good game. Very good game. Hello, Mora. But I don't say that I'm not going to try. He will send you an owl. Okay. I'm Pisher Stealth, so that wasn't fun for me. The stealth's okay if you've leveled up your actual stealth. It's pretty decent from what I've seen. I know Paul has gone for a slightly stealthier play, but because I absolutely love the combat, I've sort of... My core is nearly full. I think it's like 15 out of 16 points into core. And just the way that the combat is. I got my... I think I got a combo of 160 before I sort of misjudged what a troll was doing. I was like, okay, so I got my my achievement for the 100 plus combo, whatever it was. Best community ever, lads deserve a medal of honor. Agree, it's a good and can have a giggle on here too. You came down to Essex but didn't deliver to me. You didn't win, Nix. You didn't win. You're the same Nix that we chatted to in emails. Is that James? Hopefully, as I say, by you amending the partner's details, it should be fine now for further correspondence from us, which is good. Tonight is the comp that makes you sacrifice your firstborn after the mess you just did in the thriving room. I will sacrifice him to all the gods. I'll level it up to 3 out of 4. Yep. James, good to put a name to a pseudonym. So yeah, I've caught up with chat there. So I've gone through the initial breakdown of what is ending today. I will highlight a few things on the website as well. We've got the £35,000 legendary prize pool still ticking over and doing really well. £2.89 an entry. As I say, with the main prize being £5,000 cash, and it's £30,000 worth of instant wins. Well, was a few instant wins went over the weekend, so just keep an eye on the table. So what I'll do, you might be new here as well and not know how instant wins work. So essentially, an instant win is we use the analogy it's like a scratch card, because when you've completed your order, you're going to get your number of tickets. Here, when you come to your instant wins, so if you've entered in for this competition, your order will tell you what competition you've entered, what tickets, competition tickets you've got for that, okay? So keep an eye out for what you've entered for. So for example, if you entered in for the 35k legendary prize pool, pop down to Electric Avenue. I'm joking. Pop down to the product description, you're going to see the table here where all the numbers are allocated to a prize. If then, so for example, I'll use this here. If you had ticket number 1595 in your order for the 35k legendary prize pool bundle, you would bag yourself the Ryzen 5600X CPU. How that works then is for it to be instant, just drop the business page either via Facebook or Instagram a message just saying, oh, I think I've won an instant win. Here's my order number. Here's my ticket numbers. we'll double check that for you and get the prize out to you straight away. However, if you don't know or if you're unaware that you've won anything, what is going on with my literacy skills today? / language. If you're not unsure that you've won, don't panic. We reach out every time that someone's bagged themselves the win. How we do it, we normally just do manual checks throughout the day anyway. And what we'll do is send you a chaser email. If it's a big prize, we'll often call you as well. Personally, just say, look, you've won such and such. Did you know? Here's a claim form. So any which way, if you've bagged one and you're unsure, you'll get contacted. If you have bagged one and you think you have, drop the business page a message and we'll get that sorted ASAP. But yeah, this is coming to an end soon. 20th now. 20th of February, let's come to an end. We've also got the mini legendary bundle, so you'll see everything pictured there. Is the LG C2, a PS5 disc edition, 256 gig version of the Steam Deck, the OLED Switch and Choice of Color, and an Xbox Series X, so an awesome bundle anyway. £1.69 an entry, and all of the instant wins on that one, if you get them, are cash. So again, check the product table and see what numbers are free. We got the Lego UCS Millennium Falcon, so that's going to be the main prize plus 10 instant wins. So that is a Star Wars themed Lego setup there for just $1.99 an entry. For the real cheese lovers out there, we got 12 months of cheese subscription up for grabs from the Welsh Cheese Company. Raven Lunatis, who's in chat right now, is actually a member of them at the moment. We got the PS5 disc edition. This includes God of War Ragnarok, which I can honestly say is amazing. And as I've recently got into Hogwarts, I can also say it is absolutely incredible. I would probably go as far to say these are the two must-play games on the PS5. Honestly, 99 pence an entry. Don't miss out on that one. We got the Battle of the Titans in terms of the phone world. It is the iPhone 14 Pro Max versus the upcoming pre-order. It's coming out in, I think it's beginning of March, if I remember rightly. Is the S23 Ultra. So you get to choose which one you want. $1.99 an entry. We got a load of cool side quests as well, with more in the pipeline ready for the switch over at 7 p.m. So if you want to see, as I say, from 7 p.m. there'll be the switch over, where everything from that is ending on Thursday will move up to quest ending, and then Monday shifts up, and then it's just a conveyor belt of awesomeness. Every week in, week out. Keep an eye on the prizes. Sometimes we'll even do a competition just for a weekend or a few hours. So keep an eye on that Discord. Keep an eye on our socials. We keep you on your toes here. How we doing, Arch? You good? Fucking big expensive one. Fingers crossed for the one I actually buy a ticket. What happens to the instant wins if no one gets them, Dominic? No one gets them. So very often with instant wins, it's not prizes that we always have in stock. They're normally stuff that we can get shipped out to you. If you don't win them, you don't win them. How are we doing, Sophie Bailey? I mean Blair. Are you going for the usual number, Philippe? Or are you going to keep me on my toes again? What you going for? You going for your usual or half that? When I checked last, Dom, it was only on 47? 43. Oh, I've been wishful thinking there. 43% sold, so it's currently at 44% sold. But regardless of how well or how bad that competition does, and that goes with any competition that we do here at Com City Giveaways, every single prize that you enter in for has a guaranteed draw, regardless of sellout. So yeah. But he's going for the usual. Okay, I got you. What was the worst decision in your life, Luna? Hope you're well. I finally got Modern Warfare 2 and I'm playing it now. What? Hogwarts is out and you're playing Modern Warfare 2? Go. Go ski. Leave ski. And that's a good attitude to have. So the one thing that Ray and I always encourage here at Com City Giveaways is just get a few tickets in. If you don't enter a competition at all, there is no chance at winning whatsoever, obviously. As cliche as it sounds, it only takes one ticket to win, which is entirely true. Or even, we got a lot of 1 to 5 ticket winners. Charlie is a prime example, as I mentioned. 5 tickets for the last Legendary bundle that he did, and he bagged all of the goodies that you saw in the YouTube video and stuff that we put on our socials for that delivery. So yeah, get yourselves involved. You just got to be in it. And also, Kian, who bagged himself, essentially it was a 12 grand prize, as it was £1,000 every month for a year from Comp City giveaways. He only had 1 ticket in on that. 1 ticket, and managed to bag. He was quite taken aback, because he was like, there's no way. And yes way. It's every chance. So don't miss out. That's okay, Dom. As I say, it's what we're here for. So what some people do if they're jumping in and they have to leave, what Ray and I do on my pre-live and mine and Ray's live draw is we always give a little bit back to the community. So we give the community a chance to bag themselves on the pre-live a £10 store credit. And it's basically, I use a spinny wheel that's between 1 and 75, but I don't do that till the end. Some of the regular watchers that may drop in to say hello and get in touch with the community then may have to sort out the school run, etc., etc. We'll just drop their numbers in just before they leave. But if you're staying, I'll get your number at the end. But I do try and make notes as much as I can. I've got Nicola there, so you'll see how that works in a second, Dom. But yeah, just rewards anyone who's sort of watching and the viewers to get in. I mean, £10 store credit is another 10 tickets on a 10 grand cash this evening. So, you know, it works. It works. Zigzag is going for that. No worries, Alex. Which I will be getting around to shortly anyway. I've been live for a little while now anyway. So we got Alex. Tink. But yeah, Dom, I always go live every Monday and Thursday as well. I just do a pre-live to let you know what is ending. Obviously, to answer any questions like yourself, if there's any issues or if you want to sort of figure out how things work. It's what we're here for. Never be afraid to ask questions. The Steam Deck, this particular Steam Deck that has ended, no, it was just 25 pence an entry. There was no instant wins on that one. There are, however, instant wins on the OLED Switch. So if there are instant wins on a competition, you'll see them in the title more often than not. So, for example, instant wins, cash plus instant wins, the prize plus instant wins, legendary prize pool, instant wins, so on and so forth. Also, check out the product description as well, as that'll have the list of what you could win in there as well instantly. Glad you're doing okay, Sophie, my dear. I'm not doing too bad. I'm been enjoying Hogwarts. It was a busy weekend. To say, Ray and I dropped off. 2 seconds, we'll let him out. Come on, then. He's like a yo-yo, isn't he? Just Carter, that was. Sort of tea time in the Shaw household for the woofers, and he's like, what? Nope. Spinny Wheel's not Discord only. As I say, I run it here live, as Ray does as well. What you can do in Discord, however, in terms of store credit, is there's a channel called Magnolia Coin that you can get yourself in there. Check out the pinned post or pinned comment, so you can actually have a look at how it works, and you can actually earn Magnolia Coin and use that money to purchase. Essentially, you rent a bot. So you know the robot races that we do on the live draws. You can invade robot races, and the information is in Discord for that. But no, the spinny wheel we do every pre-live and live draw as well. Hello, Mr. Watson. How are you doing, good sir? Hope you're keeping well, my man. So I'm going to do what I call the final breakdown. As my voice just decided to disintegrate. So I'm going to hit F5, make sure I'm giving you the correct information. So, I'll break it down again. You got the Samsung Odyssey Neo G7 4K monitor, 165Hz, $19.99 entry, but there were only 100 total tickets, hence the cost of the ticket. There are now 49 tickets remaining on that one. 99p an entry. I can't stress that enough. It's 99p an entry. It's a guaranteed draw, and one of you could be receiving £10,000 cash in your account this evening. 99p. Crazy. £1.49 an entry for the MSI RTX 4090 Supreme, 24 gig, plus 1000 watt PSU as well. Okay, included. We've got the Switch OLED plus 5 Switch instant wins. There are currently 2 left when Ray last checked. Party one of the last ones. 69 pence an entry. So that essentially, per 69 pence that you spend, you're getting 3 chances at bagging yourself an OLED Switch in choice of colour. £1,000 Curry's PC World gift card. So just for example, for 99p, if you won £1,000, that is a new fridge freezer. That could be a new dishwasher. That could be money towards a high-end TV, camera equipment, PC, etc. You know, it's quite a wide variety of what you could purchase there at Curry's with £1,000. So just keep that in mind for 99p. £2.49 an entry. Only 125 tickets remain. That's the Xbox Series X, inclusive of the 12 months Game Pass Ultimate as well. The Steam Deck is sold out and the entry list is already live. Absolutely insane odds on the Pandora versus Lush gift card, which is £250 of value for either or, so you choose which one you want to go for. $1.99 an entry. As I say, let me see, what is the actual percentage? Let's have a look. So it's under 30% sold. Absolutely incredible odds on that one. Only 28 tickets remaining on the PS5 versus Xbox controller. Again, you get a choice of color on that, but we've opted, just because it looks cool, is the electric Volt Pad or the Cosmic Red, which I've not got myself, but yeah, I really appreciate it. So all of those are ending today at 7 p.m. regardless of selling, obviously with the exception of the Steam Deck, because that has already sold out and the entry list is already live. So, time for the spinny wheel. Let me get rid of some tabs. We went a bit tab heavy there, didn't we? Tab. So this is the spinny wheel. For anyone new, you're going to probably see a few people chuck their numbers in already anyway. But how it works is basically this is a chance for you to win £10 store credit to spend on the site. I need you to put a number between 1 and 75, just one number per person. I don't want any swapping or changing. Just the first number that comes to your mind, pop it in chat right now, between 1 and 75. I then hit this spin button 5 times to try and find ourselves a winner. If you bag yourself a win, that's £10 store credit to you. However, it's a bit of fun. If you match your number with somebody else, then we will split said store credit. So that's where the spinny wheel of doom comes in. So I'll give you a few moments to pop that in. I've got 19 Matthew Boy. Yeah, I got Jared, Matthew, Philippe, Nicola, Nicksack, aka James, and Alex Tank as what? Tink? Sorry, Tank. Did you call you Tank? Alex Jink. Good sir. No, it's Sweets as well in case he's gone out. Give you a few more moments to get your numbers in. Just seeing if I missed anybody. Between 1 and 75. All right. So 3, 2, 1. I think y'all had enough time. Boom. Let's hit the spin. So we have number 59. I think I saw that in chat. Margaret Gamble. Let me make a note of that. Let me see if anyone's sharing your number. Making a note. Anybody else with 59 in chat? Just scanning through now. 62, 73, 16, 42, 46, 65 for Chad. Look at that. First spin. First a win. There we are. We landed on a winner. Margaret, if you're still watching, you do have a chance. So if I get a single winner like this, you always get a chance to play a game of higher or lower. So I've got a deck of cards that I'll briefly shuffle as I'm actually asking you the question of what you want to do. If you win a game of higher or lower, then you bag yourself an additional £5 store credit, so I'll send you 15. If you lose a fiver, so you'll only get £5 store credit. Or you've got the option to stick What would you like to do? Would you like to gamble or would you like to stick? The choice is yours. I'm still shuffling. I'm not doing anything untoward. I'm shuffling, see? So if you see my arms moving, that is why. I'm just shuffling off camera, okay? Oh, Margaret's going in for the gamble. You never show us so. Ace. This is a bit of a cheat card, really, because I essentially use this as the lowest card in the deck. Hint, hint. So are you going to go higher or lower than the Ace of Spades? So we got the Ace of Spades. Let's put that on the bottom. Not quite the bottom. Margaret says higher. Of course. So that is 9 of clubs there. We will send you the £15 store credit. If you just drop me a message on the business page, so just go onto our Facebook business page and just say I'm here to claim the Spinny Wheel store credit. I'll get that sorted for you and a code sent over. Let's do that now. If you're in Discord or a user of Discord, I go by the name of Fractured Rage there. So if you drop me a DM, a direct message, I can get that sorted for you as well. But yeah, I thought, be fair. We'll count the ace as a 1. And then so on and so forth at the suits. Now, what will choose higher or lower than 1? See? That was a crazy one. So landed on it first time, and then the first card that comes out the deck in a game of higher or lower was ace. That was funny. But yeah, huge congratulations, Margaret. Thanks for jumping into chat, as I say. And essentially, for anyone who's ever unsure how store credit works, because we will be putting a store credit competition live this evening as well for £300. It's basically anytime that you get a code from us, you pop it into the coupon section at checkout, and it'll discount your basket accordingly. Then the Ginger Menace. So yeah, Margaret, if you just drop me a message, just so I can get you your code sent out. But other than that, I'm going to love you and leave you. If you have any questions, you know exactly where we are. So you can drop the business page a message if you need us. Yep, I reached the height limit. 3 foot 8 inches. I think that's what Ray said. I'm sure Ray made you shorter in the last live. I'm pretty sure. I think you shrunk a bit. You must have taken your heels off or something, Pix. But honestly, huge good luck to everybody that is entering in the competitions this evening, especially for that of the £10,000 tax-free competition. It's 99p an entry, and it is under 50% sold. We will still be guaranteeing the draw. Just let that sink in for a minute. Think of your odds in that one, and you've got to be in it to win it. So Ray and I are going to be live from 8 p.m. this evening to find ourselves some winners, including the 10 grand cash that we're doing. But other than that, let's have a look now. What happens if you get the question wrong but get lucky? So it depends on what you mean. So if you get the question wrong in terms, and it's an instant win, instant wins are different because it's a prize that you win before the main draw, the main prize is done. If you get the question wrong, you will be removed from the final draw, however. As I say, just like BBC or ITV and stuff like that, if you text in, you will still be charged if you get your question wrong when entering the competition. It's what we need to do. It's a skill-based competition, essentially, and it's what we need to do to ensure that we're abiding by the Gambling Commission guidelines. So just make sure that you're using Google. Google is your best friend. If you're ever unsure on a question, use it, and just be mindful of what you're entering in. Jurgen, you missed it. Margaret's already bagged herself the store credit. She bagged it. So yeah, please ensure that you're ensuring that you're ensuring that you're getting your questions correct. But as I say, in terms of instant wins, it does not fall under that category. So just please, in terms of the main draw though, it's still important to get your questions correct. Always. So Ray and I will see you from 8 p.m. Any questions, you know where we are. I'm going to love you and leave you. Peace out. A-Town. 10 grand competition, 99p to enter. Did you know that? It's on the site right now. Ends at 7 p.m. Quick.